Wars right there in Murang'a County. Let's move on, however, to education matters, where 4 Kenya National Union of Teacher officials are due in court Wednesday following their arrest in Kakamega, where they were accused of disrupting the teachers' training on the new curriculum. Now, police say the 4 are not branch officials in the county who led a mob to force out teachers and trainers during a session at Shikoti Primary School. Inspector General of Police Hilary Mutyambai has issued a stern warning against any disruption of the ongoing training of teachers on the competence-based curriculum. Let's listen in to the Teacher Service Commission boss Nancy Macharia as she gave a brief in Nakuru earlier today.
Of you. I always say that whenever I have a chance to speak, because I can see you have turned up in large numbers. And that includes our teachers in private schools. So I'm extremely proud of you, and I want you to know on behalf of the Commission that for us at the Commission, we hold you in very, very high regard. Na si tuliuliza kazi. Si hata mimi niliuliza kazi. Hii kazi ikinichosha, nifanye nini? Siniende nyumbani. So we have all asked for these jobs. Let us work and let us serve the Kenyan child, because all of us one day, we were young. We were given chances. That's where we are where we are. So as we go on with the CBC, I hope that you'll get the new skills to implement it, the CBC and the CBA. Remember that when we are in college, we are trained, we are given teaching skills, aren't we? Just like a teacher will be, a doctor will be given basic medical skills. But anytime there is change, or for example, medication they are going to give and so on and so forth, they just go for refresher courses. And this is what we are doing for you. And we shall continuously support you in training as we continue implementing the CBC and the CBA. So nimeona leo mumesoma mpaka I have remembered we have schemes of work, we have lesson plans, things that I really used to enjoy doing, and I hope that you'll get it right.
Now, meanwhile, the Kenya Union of Post-Primary School Teachers, KUPPET, have welcomed teachers training on the new curriculum while calling on the government to expand the numbers being trained. Here is KUPPET's take.
So kama mkitaka Kiswahili akimaliza naongea Kiswahili kidogo.
From the onset, I want to say that we in the Post-Primary Teachers Union support the curriculum that is being called competence-based curriculum and the induction of the teachers towards the same. Unions in education sector were involved in Douglas Odhiambo's task force, whose recommendations informed the development of competence-based curriculum. I was one of the task force members, and we took 2.5 years to come up with this curriculum because our children were being overworked, competence was being disregarded, and the people were just cramming notes and so on. So all the unions in this country that subscribe to the education sector were represented. So somebody cannot wake up today and say he is learning of the competence-based curriculum today. It will be pretense, and it will be very unfair to the children of this country. If the education sector is to move, we must respect what we call the rule of law to govern our operations, not only in education sector, but also in all other sectors of governance. Teachers should not be stopped from attending induction courses because learning is a lifelong process. It is only a person with a criminal mind who can move to a center of learning and stop teachers from learning. Because it is from learning that teachers are able to impart knowledge. We need a curriculum where our children will acquire competencies-based knowledge so that the idea of joblessness in this country is done away with once for all. The reason why we came up with this curriculum is that we needed to develop the children's competencies from the early stage through identification. We have comedians in this country, we have musicians, we have politicians, and we must perfectly put our children to where they belong so that this idea of looking for jobs